Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I'll be doing another video in the K visa series. Today I'll be talking more about 10 red flags that you have to avoid in your K1 visa interview, right? So if you're at the interview stage or you're preparing to go into an interview, this video is for you, right? So let's get into it. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for further updates. Number one is inconsistent relationship details. So you and your fiance need to have your things in order, up to date, right? How you met, you both should be consistent like this, right? It shouldn't be where one person have a different story of how you guys meet and the other one as, you know, the different thing, right? You want to make sure that they all align and you guys are on the same page in terms of basic information, how you guys meet, when is his or her birthday. Like, you guys should know that already, right? Prepare and practice any interview questions ahead of time. You know, there are a lot of resources online where you can research K1 interview questions and answers. You can go look up that and practice with your partner so that you guys both are on point, right? Number two is lack of evidence of the genuine relationship. If you don't have sufficient evidence, so like photos, chat logs, you don't have nothing at all going on, you know, it's not adding up, the timeline is not adding up, that's an instant red flag, right? Another thing is large age or cultural differences. So be sure to explain how you have overcome any cultural or age barrier, you know, how you overcome it to, you know, solidify your relationship. Because, you know, it's not really a deterrent at the interview stage. The officer don't care if, you know, the partner is 10-20 years older than you, but you guys need to prove that your relationship is genuine, it is, you know, bona fide and all of that, right? Next red flag is short time between meeting and engagement. So let's say you meet like for one day and you engage the same day. That's red flags. Like, you guys don't have no lapse, like a little bit of time between both, like something don't add up, right? So the consular officer may question how you guys truly know each other, right? You know, if you had enough time to make such a commitment, right? So you have to come with extra. If that has happened to you guys and it's just been a day or days between knowing each other and engaging, you guys have to come with sufficient evidence. But that is a potential red flag. Another thing is few in-person meeting, unless it's like a cultural exception where you guys cannot meet until you guys get married or there's warfare in the fiance's country or so, then, you know, that's an exception. Those are the only two exceptions USCIS, you know, may accept. The consular officer may accept that as well. But yeah, that's a potential red flag. Few in-person meeting, you guys have not met, travel to each other's countries, you know, that's a potential red flag. Another thing is lack of knowledge about your fiance. You don't know his or her family, you don't know his or her job, you don't know his or her children. You know, those things will cancel your visa interview, will deny you the visa. You gotta know each other, right? Another thing is, that's number 7, previous visa denial. So if you have been denied before, you know, you may be at risk to be scrutinized, right? Why did you get denied and all of that, right? Criminal history, right? So certain things may deter you from coming into their country, right? And getting the visa. So be honest and transparent about your past legal issues and all of that, your criminal history. Come with the documentation if it has been recorded or you know, expunged or whatever. Have documentation to prove that, right? Because they already did the research on you, they already know everything. So just be honest and forthright, right? Number 8 is lack of financial preparedness, right? So your US petitioner did not meet the income requirements that is stipulated by USCIS, right? So that can throw it off if they didn't complete the affidavit of support, which is form I-134, right? If they have not completed or signed it, it has to be signed. You know, that can be a red flag that can deter you from getting the visa, right? if they have not provided supporting documents like the tax returns, the pay stubs, you know, W-2s, could be a red flag. That was something that they actually took from me on the day of interview. So it's very important for that to be signed properly, completed all the way. You know, that was one of the things that they took from me. So that's, you don't want to joke around with, right? Number 9 is unclear future plans. You really don't know what you guys are doing in terms of the wedding, when you guys are getting married. You know, it doesn't have to be an exact date, but you guys should at least have evidence of you guys planning a wedding, whether it is going to be a courthouse thing or a big thing, small thing. Like, you guys are unclear of what you're doing, you know, in future plans in general, like house and children. You guys don't, you know, there's uncertainty, right? That could be a red flag. And last but not least, you're not honest about your previous marriage or divorce. So this is number 10, the final one, and that's very important. One of the documents that they take at the interview is the no impediment to marriage. They also look into if you have been married before. That's an important document to determine if you have been married in any other parishes before. They also look if you have been previously married before, and like if you have your marriage certificate. So don't come to the interview level without those, right? You need to have those documents to ensure that, okay, your current engagement to your US fiance is legitimate, that you don't have any, you know, hang-ups or anything, you're not married to somebody else. So this is a very important thing to avoid at any cost, right? So that is it, guys. Like, if you have any questions, don't forget to put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time for another video, right?